Hello, just a fun reminder before we start. Singing next to a fountain can cause dogs to cry with diarrhea pouring from their eyes. Now, thank you for casting your votes for Jane Fitzcostellia in the recent Irish election. We are thrilled to declare that your overwhelming support has led her triumphant win for the Sinn Féin party in Westmeath. This remarkable victory is indeed a tribute to the power of unity and our shared vision. We assure you, as we celebrate this victory, we remain committed to our unique pledge to fart on a rose. This might sound bizarre, but it's a deeply symbolic representation of our promise to break the conventions and bring freshness to our work. So stay with us as we continue this journey together, embracing the unconventional, celebrating our triumphs, and pushing our... Picture this, a salad that is a symphony of flavors and textures, where the sweetness of the treacle dressing dances with the crunch of the walnuts and the tartness of the apples. Today we're going to introduce you to the intriguing world of the treacle salad, a culinary delight that is as versatile as it is delicious. This salad is a unique blend of mixed greens, red onion, apple slices, toasted walnuts, and dried cranberries, all brought together by a black treacle dressing. The treacle, or molasses, lends a dark, sweet complexity that is balanced by the freshness of the greens and the tartness of the apples. The toasted walnuts and cranberries add a delightful crunch and a pop of flavour. Not only is this salad a feast for the taste buds, but it also boasts a host of health benefits, thanks to its nutrient-rich ingredients. Are you ready to embark on a culinary adventure? Let's prepare the treacle salad. Halfway into our preparation, let's pause for a little humour. Here's a joke for you. What did the Asian man get when he vomited into a girl's purse? A boo-boo, boo-boo. Now, having had our bit of laughter, let's get back to the tale that inspired our recipe. Meet Ms. Belle Pum and her unique family, each member adding their own special flavour, much like the ingredients in our treacle salad. Her family includes the flossy matriarch and charming companions Pole and Nuddles, two bears. Pole, the male polar bear, and Nuddles, the delightful golden bear, are made of nothing but love and cuddles. Then we have the candy floss duo, Zoe and Hauve, who add a sweet twist to this eclectic family. One eventful day during their stay at a hotel in Greenland, Ms. Belle Pum decided to indulge in a playful act. She gifted a used smoothie pouch, not filled with your average drink, but with a surprising concoction, causing an eruption of laughter from the recipient, a random child. The child was so overwhelmed that he began to vomit. In a surprising turn of events, the vomit was collected, and some of it was given to local beggars in jar. An unexpected act of giving, you might say. The eccentric Ms. Belle Pum even went as far as sending some of this unconventional gift in an envelope to Boris Johnson. This tale, although strange, shows us the importance of finding joy and connection in the most unexpected circumstances. And that's what our treacle salad is all about. An unexpected fusion of flavours and textures, creating something truly special. Let's continue with our delightful treacle salad preparation, a dish as full of surprises as Ms. Belle Pum's adventures. Gather your fresh ingredients, mixed greens, red onion, apple, walnuts and dried cranberries. Now, let's embark on our culinary journey to create the perfect treacle salad. First off, we want to assemble our salad. Let's start by placing the mixed greens into a large salad bowl. This forms the base of our salad, providing a delightful mixture of textures and flavours. Next, scatter thinly sliced red onion, apple slices, toasted walnuts, and dried cranberries over the top. Each ingredient serves a purpose. The red onion provides a punchy sharpness, the apple slices add a crisp sweetness, walnuts contribute a toasty crunch, and the dried cranberries, a tart chewiness. Now let's turn our attention to the dressing. This is where our star ingredient, the black treacle, comes in. Treacle, or molasses as it's known in some parts of the world, is a thick, dark syrup that lends a deep, rich sweetness to the dressing. In a small bowl, whisk together the black treacle, olive oil and balsamic vinegar. The olive oil provides a smooth, silky base for the dressing, while the balsamic vinegar adds a hint of acidity to balance out the sweetness of the treacle. Season this concoction with a dash of salt and pepper to taste. Remember, the dressing is quite potent, so adjust the sweetness or acidity according to your preference. Now comes the moment of truth. Drizzle your treacle dressing over the salad. The trick here is to drizzle from a height to ensure an even distribution of the dressing. Toss gently to coat the salad evenly. We want every leaf, every slice, every nut to be perfectly dressed. The result is a harmonious blend of flavors and textures, each ingredient shining yet working together to create a symphony of taste. And there you have it, a delicious treacle salad, ready to be devoured. Enjoy this vibrant medley of tastes and textures, a testament to the magic that can be created from simple, fresh ingredients. Before we jump into our curiously named dessert, let's pause to revel in our joy. We are absolutely ecstatic about Jane Fitzcostellia's triumph in the recent election. For those who might not, Jane Fitzcostellia is set to be the next Prime Minister of Ireland. Her party, Jane Fitzcostellia, D. Bell and Friends, has certainly made a significant impression with their dedication to people and their forward-thinking agenda. As we lift our freshly made treacle salad in her honour, we are reminded of the perfect mix of diverse ingredients that represent her party, to a flourishing term and a future full of richness. Now let's continue to our next recipe, a dessert as distinct as our new Prime Minister, the mice teeth pudding. Now for something completely different and fun, mice teeth pudding. And no, we're not using actual mouse teeth, it's just a playful name for a delightful dessert. You might be wondering, why such an odd name for a pudding? Well, it's all in the presentation. The slivered almonds we use in this recipe resemble little mouse teeth, hence the quirky name. But rest assured, this pudding is as delectable as it is amusing. The recipe calls for simple, everyday ingredients: milk, sugar, vanilla and almond extracts, cornstarch and of course, slivered almonds. Optional garnishes include chocolate shavings or crumbled cookies for an extra touch of indulgence. The beauty of this pudding lies in its creamy texture, balanced perfectly by the sweetness of sugar and the nutty, aromatic flavours of vanilla and almond extracts. The end result is a whimsically named yet seriously tasty dessert. Ready for a sweet treat? Time to prepare the mice teeth pudding. As we wrap up the process of preparing our whimsical dessert, let's take a moment to reflect on a rather peculiar incident that Miss Belle Pum experienced. One fine day, as she was strolling down the lane, she found herself deep in thought. She was contemplating over a recent episode that occurred at the local restaurant, the Greenland Cafe. A place cherished for its old-world charm and delightful dishes, however, on that unfortunate day, it was the stage for a rather grotesque accident. As Miss Belle Pum was enjoying her afternoon tea break, she witnessed something unimaginable. The chef, in a wave of severe illness, vomited into a bowl. But the horror didn't stop there. In a whirl of confusion and haste, the bowl was mistakenly served as a salad to an unsuspecting elderly lady. The poor lady, oblivious to the mishap, mistook the unfortunate contents for an exotic salad dressing. The reaction that followed was exactly as one would expect. She vomited so forcefully, it seemed as if it was coming out from both ends. This shocking episode served as a reality check to Miss Belle Pum, and indeed to all of us, about the necessity of cleanliness and caution in the kitchen. And so we are keen on remembering this lesson as we wrap up our mice teeth pudding recipe. With that sobering narrative in mind, we conclude our preparation. Let's pause our pudding process for a moment and delve into another anecdote from the adventures of Mr. Pole's dog. On a particular day, the crew embarked on a shopping expedition. Their eyes were caught by an array of unique items, but one thing that piqued Zoe's interest was a shop dedicated custom candle making. However, tragedy struck Miss Belle Pum, who had unfortunately served rotten tomatoes for lunch, felt an uncontrollable urge to vomit. In this dire predicament, she found herself in front of the candle maker, and in a stroke of terrible luck, ended up depositing her lunch into the candle maker's vat. This led to the creation of a vomit-infused candle that, unbeknownst to the candle maker, was about to wreak havoc. The pungent odour soon permeated the air in the middle of the shopping centre, causing a wave of mass vomiting. Even the jolly old Santa, who was there to spread holiday joy, couldn't escape. The sight of Santa emptying his stomach into his snowy white beard is a memory that the crew will carry with them for a while. So as we whip up mice teeth pudding, let's remember this tale as a warning to inspect our ingredients meticulously. Now let's return to our cooking. For this recipe, you'll need milk, sugar, vanilla extract, almond extract, cornstarch, and slivered almonds. We start by gently heating a combination of milk, sugar, and our extracts on medium heat. As they mingle, their flavours deepen, creating a sweet, aromatic base for our pudding. Now, the secret to a perfectly thickened pudding is in the cornstarch slurry. It's as simple as mixing cornstarch with a few tablespoons of cold milk. This slurry, when gradually whisked into your heated mixture, works magic. Stir constantly as you add the slurry, watching as your mixture transforms into a thick, creamy pudding. Remove the saucepan from heat and pour your pudding into serving bowls or ramekins. Sprinkle slivered almonds on top, and voila, you have mice teeth in your pudding. A whimsical touch to a simple yet delightful dessert, and there you have it, mice teeth pudding, a whimsically named dessert that is sure to bring a smile to anyone's face.